Hello. Alrighty, so time for a deck tech. Sorry, Money, I told you we weren't doing them, but I lied. Alright, so we've got Dorinthia Warrior Go Wide today, and this deck list was given to me initially by my man, your man, Amal Singh. Thank you so much for letting me use it. I think this first iteration of this deck was inspired by Nick Butch's anti-dash aggro warrior deck. So yeah, as you know the story, he created the dash monster with Matt Rogers and then created the warrior deck to beat it. So this is very much inspired by Nick and Matt's list from a month or two ago, probably a while back now. Anyway, here we go. This is what I played to the 2-3. Bam! Figured out how to swap it. Anyway, here we go. Let's start with the equipment sort of stuff. Of course, there she is. Dawnblade, Dorinthia Iron Song. Not many other options to go with for that one there. Now here's some equipment. Missing one. Let's just imagine that cow is Fjendal's Spring Tunic. Alright, so we've got the tunic, we've got this Iron Rot Helm. I did not use this at all, so don't worry about that. Shit, don't tell Amal that I threw it on the ground. It's all good. Refraction Bolters, yep, obviously very, very good for Go Again. All I want to say about that one, don't blow your load too soon, and by load I mean Refraction Bolters and nothing else at all. Brave Forge Braces. A couple opponents said, oh my god, that's the first time I've ever actually seen anybody activate that card. It's a very, very subtle ability. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, there is an ability on this amazing armor which blocks for 2, and it just says +1 on your second attack. And that's a good time because blocking 4 is much more awkward than blocking 3. No Rune Hood. Not only is it basically, yeah, it's just to see what you can do against old Big Voos or the Wizard deck. Alright, so that's equipment and stuff sorted. Now the deck is basically wanting to be as aggressive as possible at all times. Let's have a quick look at the reds. Warrior first, so we've got Driving Blade, Stroke of Foresight, Warrior's Valor, Steel Blade Supremacy 2 of, interesting to note, Shunt 4, Steel 4, Iron Song Response Attack Reaction, only 2. And this Overpower was in the list. I think I took it out, I never played it once, because I don't know how. Alrighty, and then of course the generics in the red, we got 3 Snatch, 2 Unmovable, just the 2, 3 Sink Below. Good luck finding a deck that doesn't have one, apart from 75 card Aggro Ninja, but that's another story. Cool, and then that's all the, oh yes, we can't forget the podcast of the Millennium Razor Reflex Radio. So, what we're doing here, let's just forget about Driving Blade right now. Look at the warrior stuff. Cool, attack reaction, reprise, you get to sort of draw a card and discard a card or filter or loot, I don't even know, you do something with that thing. But the thing is, it's +3 regardless, so that's using mana efficiently and smacking them up a little bit more. Warrior's Valor again, it's +3 regardless, it costs 1, it pitches for 1, just like this guy up here. But the thing is, if you hit them, you get a Go Again. Now it says the attack gains Go Again, Go Again. Go Again, whew, God, 2 small words but so much confusion. Now if you didn't know, the reason I took this Driving Blade out of the conversation just for a moment, there's 9 of them, look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you didn't know, the Go Again on these, for example, this one says the weapon gets it, then it also says Go Again. So if your weapon gets Go Again and you are unable to attack with the weapon, you can attack with this, and this, and fuck, isn't there another one? Isn't there one more? Now I'm getting decks confused now. Maybe something like that. But anyway, the reason they call it the Go Wide Warrior is, of course, you're not only attacking them with this thing here. And if you are unfamiliar with the terminology of go wide and its closely related cousin go tall or go high, whatever getting high means, I've got no idea. But the thing is, when you go wide, that means you attack again and again and again and again. Basically, you're trying to do many individual attacks, kind of like what that guy's deck likes to do a lot of the time. And this go tall or go high thing, that's when you're doing one attack, but you're adding on a lot of pumps, maybe a +2 and a +4 and a +3 and a +3. So the thing is, Driving Blade allows you to attack with actual attack actions and not just this sword. Only got 2 supremacies. Of course, it forces your opponent into situations where they don't really want you to draw cards. But if you get too many of it, it is no fun either. There he is. Speaking of Rohans, how's it going?
Good, thanks.
Good, good. I played against another Rohan on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Who smashed me.
Oh.
So, all the best to all the Rohans out there. Thank you. Singing Steelblade. Now, of course, one of the reasons why these players do the go wide thing is because if your opponent is smart, which they probably are, they're not going to trigger this reprise thing. And of course, that means if you block with a card from your hand, you're fucked. So reprise on this one, and there's a reprise down here somewhere. Of course, they do nothing if your opponent doesn't block with them. So what are we going to do? We're going to try and hit them many different times, going wide, that sort of thing. So we've got the Steelblade in here, and of course, this reprise says go and get another attack action. We've got 3 of that. It gives +1 already, but we've only got 2 of this. Yes, you are right. I forgot that I only had 2 the whole tournament and kept searching for a 3rd one, failed to find. So what we're saying here, we've got these things, but we don't have too many targets because your opponent's probably going to be playing around it. This one's okay, as we said, it's +3 regardless. So a little bit of information on the reprise there. Steelblade Shunt, it's absolutely nuts off a tunic, and it's pretty good value. It costs 1, and we've got heaps of those. We've got 3 blue, of course we need to pay for stuff. The red, well, you're probably not pitching that too much, but it blocks for 6. That is heaps in an aggressive deck. Remembrance, if the game's going to go long, you might want to shuffle some of this shit back in. Energy Potion is one of the greatest cards ever designed. There's a cold one in Flesh and Blood. Put it down into the, what's it called? Battlefield? I don't know. But put it into play as soon as possible. Put it in the bank. Watch your fucking dividends come back in. Watch it grow. Pop it. Boom, they're dead. Basically, put these things down into play when you can, and you're going to have a huge, huge turn to really sort your opponent out later on. Down here we got Glint the Quicksilver. This has got the thing, the weapon attack gains go again stuff. Reprise, draw card. So again, in that vein of smacking as many times as possible, Glint the Quicksilver allows you to do that. So you can attack with whatever. If you've got this thing and then go boom, I'll go get a thing. You get this thing, you play that. Your weapon gets go again. You can't attack with the weapon again, but you can attack again with this stuff. Not that I did that many times on Saturday, but hey, it's an option. Speaking of options, this is a card called LDE. It was the talk of the town quite some time back when idiots like me didn't really know how to beat decks that go long, such as Bravo or Brute. So once upon a time ago, this was quite a good card, but now it's not, so don't play it. It sucks, and there are better ways to beat players that are going long. So there you have it, basically. Chris Bewley telling you shit that you already know and things that you don't know which you don't need to know. So that is the Dorinthia warrior. Kind of aggressive, kind of mid-range, but hey, tell me, how do you build your warrior? What else is wrong with my warrior? And any suggestions for what we can do to do things better, faster, and stronger in the future. Alright, thank you, and see you soon.